Well, you mentioned misinformation, and I think that's a big aspect. So, when that comes up, what are some strategies that you do employ to kind of target and counteract the kind of misinformation that's spreading?
Yeah, misinformation can spread so fast, and
Yeah.
and there's two parts to it. There's misinformation, which is people mostly unintentionally twisting things and getting it wrong, and then there's disinformation, which is people intentionally spreading wrong information. And we've seen both of those, and they can be very, very destructive. And we see a lot of it, in the recent protests that have happened across the country. And you think, some people would say, how do you believe that? How do you believe that there's this conspiracy theory and that it doesn't actually exist? And there are global entities that are actually intentionally spreading incorrect information to try and disrupt people. And we know that happens. And it's I've been learning about that. So the misinformation is a little bit easy. I think across the board, our response has always been to take the high road and to be positive. So instead of saying, what are you crazy? You say, well, here's why I believe this. And here's the information that I have that shows this. And, this is why I'm vaccinated. This is why I have my children vaccinated, because these are the important pieces of truth. And here's how you know this is credible information, and suggest to people. I think it's interesting because I talk to a lot of young people who have been so differentially negatively impacted by this pandemic and have had so little agency in trying to respond and get things done. So they do tell me, especially teenagers, that their parents are very susceptible to misinformation and disinformation online. And my nephew was like rolling his eyes, saying, can she tell that that's fake? That do they not know that this stuff is fake online? But people, I think young people are much more savvy about what's being spread online than people who haven't grown up in that atmosphere.
It's coming down kind of heavy, but I'm not shy. Throw my slash to the puddle and I'm feeling fine. I got rain